Vice President Sara Dutertes takes an early exit from her party, Lakas CMD, leaving plenty of room for speculation about possible realignments. VP Sara's resignation follows a major shake-up at the lower house, with Pampanga Representative Gloria Arroyo getting booted out as Senior Deputy Speaker. The Agriculture Department is set to implement new suggested retail prices for white and red onions. Find out how much later in the program. And the country welcomes a new batch of elite Scout Rangers. We'll get to know this year's Nasiglat class and the grueling training they had to go through. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your weekend. I'm Francis Orsho. President Bongbong Marcos has downplayed the resignation of Vice President Sara Duterte from Lakas CMD. VP Sara cited political toxicity and power play in her exit from the party. When asked for comment, President Marcos said that VP Sara simply has a lot on her plate right now. The Vice President is also Education Secretary and was recently named Co-Vice Chair of NTF-LCAC.
Very simple, exactly as he says. Alam mo naman si Inday Sara is very plain-spoken. Kung ano yung sinabi niya, yun ang ibig sabihin niya. She has too much work to do. That she cannot be involved in any of this. She cannot allow herself to be distracted. That's the way I read it.
The President also shrugged off the demotion of Pampanga 2nd District Representative Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, saying it's just part of the reorganization process in Congress.
Nangyayari talaga yan. I don't think any of us know what it all means. Where the chips will fall after all of this reorganization. But I don't think it is. I think we should also be careful to not read too much into it. I really see it just as a run-of-the-mill. It comes in once in a while, a run-of-the-mill na reorganization na ginagawa sa House.
Several political analysts have given their thoughts on these recent developments. For Ronald Llamas, who served as political advisor to former President Noynoy Aquino, Vice President Sara's decision could be seen as an indication of support for her known ally, Congresswoman Arroyo. The former president has been considered instrumental in pushing the unit team to victory in the 2022 elections.
Yung ibang sinasabi, ay hindi, kaya nag-resign si Sara para dumistansya dun sa away, sa dynamics. That could be, pero tingin ko mas decision ni Sara is to support and give moral support to Congresswoman Arroyo.
Meanwhile, geopolitics expert Richard Haydarian says there's much to look out for in Philippine politics with a very solid Sara Arroyo coalition. Vice President Duterte and Congresswoman Arroyo were spotted together on Friday. As reports of Sara's exit from Lakas CMD made headlines, the two, along with other officials, met over lunch hosted by business magnate Manny V. Pangilinan. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Francis Orsho. Poultry raisers are complaining about the exorbitant retail prices of chicken in markets all over Metro Manila. Shyla Francisco with the details.
The Agriculture Department has noted a surplus of chicken for the rest of the year and beyond. Initial data show that even after 2023, the country will still have stock of local chicken good for more than 3 months. For 2023, DA estimates a demand at almost 1.6 million metric tons of chicken, but the current supply is close to 2.1 million metric tons. Despite the oversupply, both consumers and retailers are questioning why chicken prices remain high in markets at 150 to 200 pesos per kilo.
Budget ko lang kasi ngayon sa ulam, 100 lang eh. Hindi po siya kaya pagka yung yung pang-adobo, pang-tinula, hindi po siya kaya. Ganun pa rin po, mahal pa rin po yung manok. Wala pa po akong nakikitang mura.
Kung oversupply yan, dapat babaan nila. Para yung mararamdaman naman ng mga tindera na mabili kami.
The United Broilers Raisers Association or UBRA explains there is an oversupply due to lower demand for chicken. In fact, farm gate prices of the product have started to decline. Based on the group's estimates, retail prices should settle at 150 to 160 pesos per kilo. But instead, traders made up for lower demand by hiking prices.
Bawat yugto na sinasalinan ng kalakal, siyempre gustong kumita niyan, lalo na sa mga panahon na ito. Matumal ngayon. Sa bawat benta, pinipilit ng lahat na makabawi ka agad. Pagka ganyan ay may problema, hindi mapakinabangan ng mamimili yung baba ng presyo.
With this, UBRA urges the government to buy some of the chicken supply and use it as aid for vulnerable consumers. This, they said, can be coursed through public schools and the social welfare development. The group is also calling on the government to suspend chicken importation for now. For its part, the DA says it has not received any request for importation as of now. And as for government buying some of the excess chicken stocks,
pwede, but logistical nightmare yan kasi kailangan ka may mga freezer, cold storage. Kung may budget lang naman DSWD and we can help them to do that, then why not?
The DA is also looking into the value chain to identify what's causing the high prices of chicken in markets. Shyla Francisco, we are One News.
The Agriculture Department is putting a price cap on onions to prevent further spikes. Starting Monday, the suggested retail price for red onions will be at 150 pesos per kilo. A 140 peso SRP will also be imposed on white onions. The group Sinag said that the decision was reached after DA officials met with stakeholders on Friday. During the consultation, cold storage operators, brokers, traders, retailers, and farmers all agreed that there is enough supply of onions since warehouses are still full. Around 158 trainees have successfully completed their course and have qualified as members of the Elite Scout Rangers. The troops completed their 8-month training course to become part of the Philippine Army's Prime Counter-Terrorism Unit. Scout Rangers are tasked with special missions, usually involving anti-guerrilla operations, jungle warfare, and close-quarter combat. Senator Bato de la Rosa served as the guest of honor during the graduation. His son, Police Lieutenant Rock de la Rosa, is among the new Musangs.
Hindi ko naman ihabol talaga yung accomplishment. Yung sa akin lang talaga is yung willingness to serve sa country.
Kasi baka di mo kaya, no? Ha? Kaya huwag ka maghabol. Baka hindi mo kaya. Proud ako sa anak ko.
And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Francis Orsho. We are One News.